What's going on, guys? It's Afraid Not, and I've just finished watching the Onslaught map pack trailer. Now, I'm not really too sure what my thoughts are regarding this. I have said that I won't be buying any DLC for Call of Duty this year, unless they come up with something absolutely phenomenal and they bring it back Scrapyard. Scrapyard, just in case you didn't know, it was on Modern Warfare 2. It was the first Call of Duty game that I really got stuck into. I didn't start in Call of Duty 4, but like most other YouTubers, but Modern Warfare 2 is where I started, and Scrapyard Domination Ground War was unbelievable. That was where my best memories lied with Modern Warfare 2. I'm still undecided. I've got a couple of weeks just to think about whether I'm going to purchase it or not, so it's given me something to really think about now. Anyway, onto the topic of the video today. I recently brought out a video called The Perfect Call of Duty, and I sort of gave you an impression of what I would like in my perfect Call of Duty, but now I'm going to make this into a little mini series, and I'm going to go through a bit more specifically the guns I would like to bring in it, the maps, the perks, and the score streaks. Now, I haven't made up any of these are all actually from previous games, so this isn't going to be something where I'm going to make things up, so they're all going to be things from past Call of Duties that I would put into my perfect game. So the way it's going to be structured is that I'm going to take one AR, one SMG, one LMG, one sniper rifle, and one shotgun from each of the last Call of Duty. So Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and Call of Duty Ghosts. I hope that makes perfect sense. So from Call of Duty 4, let's start with the assault rifle. I would take the M16A4, the SMG, I would take the AK-74U, LMG, I would take the RPD, and the sniper, I would take the M40A3, and for the shotgun, I didn't really play a lot with the shotguns, is the M1014. Now, the M16A4 on Call of Duty 4 was probably the most deadly and the most effective assault rifle that they've ever done on Call of Duty. I remember my best memories from my Road to Commander series. If you guys are long time subscribers, you'll know from my Road to Commander series on Call of Duty 4 that the M16A4 was definitely the gun that was my go-to gun whenever I was struggling. The SMG AK-74U, I've always blown its roses. I've always said, yep, that is the best SMG, love it. But yeah, I mean, the other bits I put the RPD and the M4A3 and the other one, the shotgun, is just a throw in there. I didn't really play a lot with them with Call of Duty 4, but yeah, so I had to bring something, so I brought them. Next up was World at War. Again, I can't really comment, didn't really play it too much, but I remember we're going to take the bolt action rifle, which is the Springfield. We're going to take the rifle, which is the M1A1 carbine. SMG, without a doubt, the MP40. That is probably the most ridiculous gun that's ever been made. I would definitely put it in a nerf in the perfect Call of Duty, but yeah, it'd definitely get a nerf from me. The machine gun, I'll take the BAR, the BAR. I really like that gun. And the shotgun, the M1897 trench gun. I didn't really play a lot again on the multiplayer with the trench gun, but I did use it quite a lot in zombies, so if that's anything to go by, that wasn't too bad. Now we get into the nitty gritty. Now, Modern Warfare 2, my most played Call of Duty game, had the best ARs in my opinion ever made in Call of Duty. Like, the selection of them was brilliant, but what I will take is the TAR-21, and that was the gun that again was my go-to gun whenever I was struggling in Modern Warfare 2. The TAR-21 was great. Right, the SMG is the UMP-45. There's no other gun, I don't think. I know that the MP5K was quite good on it, but no, the UMP would definitely be in my perfect Call of Duty. LMG, the AUG H-bar, I think that was the only real option that you could really go for. Sniper, for all you sniper fans, I would take the Intervention. And the shotgun, although it wasn't a primary, I would take the Spaz 12. Now, what would I take from Black Ops? Now, this was a bit of a weird one because I did think the FAMAS straight away, but I thought, well, do you know what? Maybe not. I preferred the Modern Warfare 2 FAMAS, but I have gone for the TAR-21 for that. So, and what I'm going to go for is the AK-47. Now, the AK-47, I believe, was in COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. But I think I had most fun with it in Black Ops, so I'm going to go with the AK-47 from Black Ops. The SMG, again, there was two options. It was the MP5K and the AK-74U, but I'm already taking the AK-74U from COD 4. So we're going to have to go with the MP5K from Black Ops. If you played Black Ops, you would know that the LMGs were absolute crap, so I think the best one out of the bunch was probably the Stoner 63, so I'll take that. The sniper, the L96, and the shotgun, I would take the Stakeout. Moving on now to some of the most recent Call of Duties. Now, Modern Warfare 3 had a very good variety of ARs and SMGs, so it made it a really, really tough decision. AR, I'm just going to avoid the ACR. I'm already sick of it. I'll just Just sick of it. I've just got that memory in my head. Every time you die, you just saw a gold ACR. So I'm going to go with the Scar Rail. I thought the Scar Rail for me again was the go-to weapon in Modern Warfare 3, whereas most people's was the ACR. Mine was definitely the Scar Rail. Now the SMG, obviously I'm going to take the MP7 again, no question. I would like to bring the P90, and if I had a second spot, I would definitely bring the P90 as a very, very close second. LMG L86 LSW. I didn't really use that gun too much. I don't really like LMGs. You can probably tell by my gameplays I don't really like them. The sniper for me was the MSR, was probably the best one, and by far the shotgun was the USAS 12. Moving on now to Black Ops 2. Now this is a game where I did use every gun quite a lot. I was trying to go for the diamond camo, so you had to use every single class. Right, so we go with first of all with the AR. Now it was very, very tough. Very close between the AN94 and the M8A1, but I finally settled on the M8A1 is the AR that I would bring into my perfect Call of Duty. I thought that was, again, my go-to gun. I thought it was the best AR on the game. Although I enjoyed using the AN94, it wasn't perfect, but yeah, the M8A1 definitely was, so we're going to bring that. Next up is the SMG. Now I thought close about this because I thought if I was to take the PDW, which would have been my number one choice pre-patch, but after the patch that gun turned absolutely useless, so I'm going to take the MSMC. We've already taken the MP7, so I couldn't choose that from Black Ops 2, so yeah, no, the MSMC was a get out of jail free card, wasn't it? Whenever a game wasn't going too well for you. In this SMG dominated game, it was definitely the go-to option for me. The best Black Ops 2 LMG for me was definitely the Hammer or Hamer. Again, I didn't really use it in the multiplayer, but I used it quite a lot in zombies. Again, if that's anything to go by, then yeah, that's the LMG that I would take. Now, my choices for the sniper and shotgun probably isn't what you're expecting. I mean, the sniper is obviously the DSR, and the shotgun is obviously the Remington, but I would not take them. Both of them guns are ridiculous. I'm so happy to see the back of them. I never want to see them again. So I'm taking the Ballista for the sniper, and I would take the KSG for the shotgun. The KSG was actually one of my favourite guns. Very, very good when you used it properly. It was very, very skill orientated. If you didn't have any skill with any aim or anything, then you would not do well with the KSG. Yeah, no, it was just a really, really good gun. I loved using it. I loved obviously playing. When I played well with the gun, I really enjoyed it, but when I didn't, it was just useless. So and finally, we move on to Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, the best AR in my opinion, and what I would take into my perfect Call of Duty, would be the AK-12. No real reason why. It's very similar to the AK-47 from Black Ops. I think that's the same pattern and things like that. The Remington was good, but no, the AK-12 would be the gun that I would take. The SMG is the MTAR. The MTAR is the best SMG on the game. Again, personal preference. I personally find having the best time with that gun. The Amelie is the best LMG that I would put into my perfect Call of Duty game. The sniper, the USR, you just can't miss with that thing. And the shotguns I haven't used yet. That is actually, I have not actually run a class with a shotgun yet. Although the only reason I'm going to say is because I have used it once before, I think, when I used it in Infected, and it was the Bulldog. Well, there you have it. There's my list of primary weapons that I would put in my perfect Call of Duty. I know how many times I've probably said that over the course of this video, but yeah, that is my full list. I'll put the list in the description so you guys can have a look properly. Please put your ideas in there. Do you agree with me? Would you say that they're the best guns that you would put all together? In the next episode, we're going to cover the maps, the best maps, and the way I'm going to do it, I am going to pick 3 of the maps from Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, all the Call of Duties. I want to pick 3 of them. So we're going to discuss a total of 21 of them, because there's been 7 games, I believe. Wow, 7 games. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the maps in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a bit of a long gameplay. I recorded it last night as a TDM on... what's this map called? Chasm's this map. I hate this map, and this just stretched out. I think it actually went to timer. Did someone get the last kill? No, very close to timer. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a rating, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.